shield. Oh my gosh, she's actually. No. Is that Mrs. Lily? Lily! Wait, is that actually her? Guys, dead serious. Is that actually Miss Elkins? Madame! Oh my gosh, it's her!
Trumpets.
She's
Thinking about it.
Oh.
Everything is sweating off my shirt.
Everything is
I can also drop sweat on my legs that's on the chair. Oh, that's not right.
Okay, 2 minutes.
Do we really have to do this crescendos and extendos?
Why do my new favorite teachers have to sit next to me?
Hey bro, if I was under section leader, I just like what do they even do?
They just sit there. Bro, I was not looking forward to seeing them. Doesn't she have 2 kids she needs to take care of?
Don't you have like 240 kids that are graduating? I would just be yelling at them.
It's kind of sad. She genuinely misses me. She said her senior class was the best class. I'm kind of offended.
Imagine actually missing
Like, wouldn't I be better in her class though?
Imagine actually missing
Actually, just say every single one.
Mr. White's gonna come up.
Mr. Andre. Right, Joe? Mr. Andre. Oh my gosh, she's right there. In the tunnel. On the left side.
I've never actually seen him.
He's so cool. His daughter's so cute. But like sometimes he's like, no, most of the time he's not even there.
Hey,
He has more absences than me.
hey, all voices off. Review the roadmap. 1 goes back to letter B. 3 goes back to letter A, right? 2 is we're done. 1 minute.
It's not bad as going into overdrive. You know how like when you get too cold? I suppose it is 5:58. My body's doing right now. Yeah, I'm getting
Yo, like, when did they get back there?
I like his music taste.
When did they get back? I didn't see him for
One time in this class, I had an AirPod in and it was playing Favorite by Fontaine DC. And then it started playing like from his music and I was just shocked. Yeah, in calling after you, my wellness played this class before. And every single time I have to like latch on to something. So I'm like,
Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, stop talking, stop. Start thinking about what you gotta do.
I know.
Carson?
What goes on such a thing?
Hey, by the way, these microphones are very live. Don't talk. Okay, drum roll. One. Here's a drum roll. 1, 2, ready, and 2, trumpet, and.
Good evening. Thank you to the St. Joe High School Band and Mr. Josh Doe for playing the traditional graduation march, Pomp and Circumstance, as our graduates took the field tonight. My name is Joe Rommel, and I'm the proud principal here at St. Joseph High School. Thank you. Didn't expect that. We're very fortunate and lucky to be outside here today on Sunday, May 17th. For those of you in the crowd that like to watch the weather, this week's been worthwhile. Bit of a roller coaster even. It had thunderstorms, light rain, sunshine. At one point, this forecast had it all this week, and I'm glad to be here with all of you now. You know, monitoring the forecast is not a little bit unlike monitoring high school students. There's a lot of variability. So I'm hopeful that your student's career has been a little bit less exciting than this forecast this week. But I want to be clear that I do hope there was a bit of excitement, because if you're completely devoid of any tough times, it's really hard to figure out who you are and what you are. It's those not so pleasant moments that we learn the most about ourselves and those around us. And I know the students of 2026 are a resilient group. They're a group with deep friendships, varying individual personalities, and a group collectively ready for the next step. The class of 2026. Our next step this evening will begin with welcoming the Berrien County Sheriff's Honor Guard, as they'll now present our nation's flag to the middle of the field. If you are able, please stand, face the flag, and join our band and choir for the playing of our national anthem. Class, you may be seated. Once again, thank you. I want to officially welcome you on behalf of the high school administrative team of Mr. Kevin Guzzo, Mrs. Ashley Smith, Mr. Klunder, and myself, the teachers, students, and all of our wonderful staff here at St. Joseph High School, to the 154th commencement ceremony at St. Joseph High School. I'd also like to extend a special welcome to our Board of Education, the St. Joseph Public Administration at large, families, friends, and those of us joining on our live stream production. Thanks, everyone, for joining us on this evening. Let's take a moment right now and recognize our military personnel, military veterans, current military service members, and any graduates enlisted in the military. Would you please stand? Thank you for your service. Our current teachers here at St. Joseph High School, some in the crowd, many here at the end of the rows, you are the backbone of our success. You're what makes our high school a special place, like none other here in the state of Michigan. Your dedication, your commitment, your passion, all of those things go above and beyond for our students. We have an elite group of instructors here at St. Joseph, and I'm very proud to be here. Thank you, teachers. In the crowds, we have parents, families, coaches, mentors, friends of our graduating seniors. Your partnership, your trust, your belief here in us at St. Joseph Public Schools is a big reason why this class is here in front of you today. Your engagement also makes St. Joseph a special place. Balancing the wind in the book here. Class of 2026 is an exciting day. We're extremely proud of all of you. For the last 4 years, you've managed academic, social, extracurricular, and family expectations. I've seen it up close in a variety of settings, from the athletic field, the auditorium stage, the concert pit, to the classroom, to the robotics center, to the student center. You've worked hard. Soon you will become our newest class of alumni. I've gotten to know many of you, some better than others this past year, and I just want to take a moment and thank you for the conversations, the smiles, the jokes, the discussions, and joining me here today on a special day. I feel very privileged to stand with you here now. Whatever your next steps are, we look forward to seeing and hearing about it. All of the experiences you'll be defining your lives, you know you always have a home here with us. Live by our Bears values and know hard work is undefeated. You've earned this day. Let me be the first to say congratulations. And finally, just a couple of housekeeping items as we continue with the commencement ceremony. First, we ask that everyone do your best to remain in your seats throughout the program so that everyone can see and hear the entire ceremony today. We'd ask that your pictures be taken from where you're seated out of respect for all of those seated around you. When we get to the presentation of diplomas, parents and family members, again, please remain in your seats. Your cooperation and attention is appreciated. Each graduate's family and friends deserve to hear their graduate's name called when they receive their diploma. We have 2 student photographers here. They'll be taking pictures of your graduate receiving their diploma, and these photos will be made available to you within the week as a final gift from all of us to you, for free, don't worry. We'll send out a link when it's ready for you. The ceremony is also being streamed live on our YouTube channel and will be there later for your review as well. Second, restrooms are located underneath the stadium, and they'll be open during the ceremony if needed. And finally, when we finish with the commencement ceremony today, at the end, feel free to come down, take pictures on the field with the graduates, with family and friends. Just know you'll have about 20 minutes until our seniors are hoping to be on their bus to head to their senior alumni party. Sponsored by the Senior Parent Committee. But for now, let's move forward to our program, and I want to welcome Senior Class President Violet Burritt to the podium for her welcome address.
I'd like to welcome friends, family, faculty, and fellow graduates. Thank you for coming. My name is Violet Burritt, and I have the honor of being president for the class of 2026. If you had told freshman year me that one day I'd be standing on the stage speaking in front of 1,000 people, I would have laughed in your face. Walking into the halls of the school for the first time, I had 3 friends, very few social skills, and immense stage fright. However, I can confidently say that these past 4 years have changed me significantly. All of us, really. Thinking back to 2019, when we walked into our first day of 6th grade, we were young, eager, and ready to grow up. But we didn't think it'd be so rushed. We thought there would be time to go on weird first dates at the Howard Ice Arena, to work through our awkward phases together, to learn how to socialize. For 2 years, all of these important moments were halted. Instead, we were stuck behind a screen playing Minecraft, learning TikTok dances that would come back to haunt us, and as my friends and I would call it, have Zoom sleepovers, which mostly meant falling asleep on a video call while pretending everything felt normal. I remember exactly what it felt like coming back into school after all of that, all of us hiding behind a mask. Everything felt stiff and unfamiliar. Conversations didn't come as naturally anymore. In a way, we were all trying to figure out how to become people again. Looking back now, I think the best part of these past 4 years was watching our class slowly come together. At first, a lot of us only stayed within our own groups, but as time went on, those lines started to disappear. By senior year, we realized time was running out, so we started showing up for each other, and louder. We packed the student sections at football games, screamed through megaphones at the freshmen in the back, planned dress-up themes for every sport so people felt supported. People who had never spoken to each other before became best friends, lunch tables became daily therapy sessions, and random hallway conversations somehow became core memories. And I think that's what makes our class special. It felt like we all realized these moments weren't gonna last forever, so we held on to them tighter. We learned not to take ordinary moments for granted because we know what it feels like to lose them. So, as we all move on to different chapters, I hope we carry that with us. I hope we continue to care loudly, support fully, and appreciate moments that seem small while we're living them. If these past few years have proven anything, it's that even after everything was pulled apart, we still found our way back to each other. Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce our superintendent, Mrs. Box.
Well, good evening. Thank you, Violet. Good evening, graduates, families, staff, and friends. I want to tell you, graduates, I sat down to write this speech weeks ago, and I spent quite some time agonizing over the perfect visionary theme for all of you. Because you're all so special to me, I stressed over selecting the perfect metaphor to talk about today. But truthfully, I threw it all out Friday afternoon after I watched you all walk through Upton Middle School's halls. And in that moment, I realized that I didn't need metaphors or a special theme to share with you. See, I'm lucky. I have all my memories. I've had the great fortune of watching most of you grow up, transitioning from spirited elementary age students into the confident graduates we are all here to celebrate today. I remember many of you as second graders in my classroom, losing teeth, learning to read, begging to write in cursive, and agonizing over subtraction regrouping strategies. Then I remember you as fifth graders at Brown School, when I was lucky enough to be your principal. I watched you navigate many football disputes and smile through all of your classroom parties and performances. And now I see you as the class of 2026, adults who have grown into some of the most resilient, driven, and compassionate people I've ever had the privilege of leading. When I look out into the sea of caps and gowns, I still see your smiles and your eagerness, and I also see your stories. I see the dedicated student who worked a 20-hour work week to save for college while maintaining a 3.5 GPA as an honor grad. I see the artist who found their voice in the art room when perhaps they struggled to find it elsewhere. I see the athlete who tore their ACL but chose to show up every day to practice to support their team regardless of the disappointment and adversity they faced personally. Graduates, even as the world around you began to grow more and more complicated, you just kept showing up for yourselves and for each other. As someone who's cheered you on for many years and will continue to do so into the future, I'd like to share 3 things that I know to be true. Growth is the measurement of progress. Real progress isn't about reaching a perfect destination. It's measured by how much you grow from every challenge you face. Mistakes are proof that you're trying. Continue to have courage. Your integrity matters. Continue to do the right thing even when no one is watching you. Be the person who owns up to mistakes, the one who treats others with a high level of respect. A life you can truly be proud of is built on a foundation of strong integrity. And finally, your community is forever. You have not reached the step in your journey alone. Look at all of the people sitting next to you and around you, the staff members sitting at the end of the aisle and out in the crowd, and the many people cheering you on in the stadium seats. They've walked alongside of you. They've cheered you on. They've helped you when you've fallen. You're a special part of this community, and that does not change when you turn your tassel today. Their pride is forever. Some of you will soon head off for college, some to the workforce, some to serve our country. Remember that your path doesn't have to be a straight line. Life rarely is. What matters is that you move forward with purpose and that you keep learning. These lessons not only found in books, but also about yourself and those around you and the world that you want to help build. As you enter this new phase in life, I hope you carry with you the relationships and values that have grounded you. Be kind, be bold, be curious, call your families, support your peers, give yourself grace, laugh often, and never forget that the entire staff of SJPS will continue to cheer for you wherever you go, and this includes our dedicated Board of Education. If you'll please stand, and we'll hold our applause in just a moment. President Carrie Wright, Vice President Rick Dyer, who could not be with us today, Treasurer Brett Weir, Secretary Amy Marone, Trustee Becky Foster, Trustee Jillian Conrad, and Trustee Chris Cook, who could not be here today. Please join me in honoring our school board members for generously volunteering their time and talent. Thank you. And to the class of 2026, thank you. Thank you for the support you've provided each other over the years, the hard years that Violet spoke about. Thank you for letting me be a part of your journey in many ways, and thank you for all of the hope that you give all of us who believe in the power of education. We are endlessly proud of all of you. We believe in you, and we can't wait to see what you accomplish next. Congratulations. Now it's my honor to welcome St. Joseph Public Schools Foundation President Sam Abdenauer.
I see there are paper clips up here to keep the pages from turning. Congratulations, class of 2026. On behalf of the St. Joe Public School Foundation, we couldn't be prouder of every one of you. But I paused there for a moment because as I look into these stands and I heard the oohs and the ahs and the hoots and the hollers and the applause as you walked up the aisle, it dawned on me, without those people, your parents and your grandparents and your siblings and your friends and your neighbors and this community, it'd be very difficult for you to be here today and be as successful as you are. So I'd ask that you give a round of applause to all these people here that are here for you. We have provided for a number of years a Distinguished Alumni Award through the St. Joe Public School Foundation. Today we have 4 more recipients that I'm going to briefly tell you about. I would ask that you refer to your program, the program insert that gives you a complete bio on these very outstanding individuals, and take note of their extraordinary accomplishments. We're proud to call them our own, and as I introduce the honorees, I will read a special message from each one of them to you all, the class of 2026. Charles T. Goodsell, class of 1950. Charles' 2 daughters, Amanda and Kelly, are here today to represent their father, who passed away in 2024. Charles served in the U.S. Army Counterintelligence Corps in Berlin from 1954 to 1956, and then obtained his PhD from Harvard. Amanda stated, if I were to channel my dad, I would say, aim high, stay honest, make good choices, do the hardest things first, follow your passion, and determination and belief in yourself will help you find a way to reach your highest potential. Congratulations, Charles. Hunter Hughes III, class of 1961. Hunter, recognized as one of the leading mediators in the United States, shares these words of wisdom to the class of 2026. There is no fail, only win, or learn. This quote is attributed to Nelson Mandela and reflects a mindset he developed during his 27 years in prison. For him, it was necessary for survival. For Mr. Hughes, it provides an excellent frame of reference for improving decision-making. Words of wisdom. Congratulations, Hunter. Suzanne Burgoyne, class of 1964. Suzanne is an artist, a teacher, and a scholar who would like to share these words with the class of 2026. I deeply believe that theater is not mere entertainment, but an active learning method for investigating social justice, creativity, and the meaning of existence. My professional work is based on those beliefs and my desire to contribute to making the world a better place. Best of luck in all of your future endeavors, and may you continue to make the world a better place. Congratulations, Suzanne. Last but not least, Phil Mackey, class of 1969. His professional accomplishments are matched only by a robust record of civic service. Life has few absolutes. Most of our choices are clouded in gray shadows based on imperfect information. It's acceptable to be skeptical, but don't be afraid to act, stay positive, and serve others. To the class of 2026, embracing the journey, embrace the work, and embrace the opportunities that are ahead, and never stop learning. Congratulations, distinguished alumni, class of 2026. One last comment from the St. Joe Public School Foundation. Wish you all well on your journey. Something ended, but the rest of your life starts tomorrow. Take advantage of the great foundation you have, work hard, and life will treat you well. Congratulations from all of us.
All right, good evening, everyone, especially the class of 2026. I'm Mr. Walters, and it's truly an honor to be selected to speak this year to the graduating class. Well, last year, Miss Nick did a rap, and the year before that, Mr. Meesey did a full song. So I'm just gonna lower expectations and be very transparent. There is no music involved in today's I do not have music skills. But I would like to think I have something more important than that. I have historical analysis skills. That must be what the senior class was thinking when they asked me to speak. If there's one thing that 26 years of teaching has taught me, it's that students are naturally inclined to be drawn to history. Maybe not. When I considered tonight's speech, I knew that tonight of all nights, students don't want to hear a lot from a teacher. After all, they've been listening to teachers for 12 years. So to write this speech, I asked the senior class to share a couple of their best memories from high school. And I had around 125 memories shared with me. Thank you, seniors, that did that. The rest of you, your grade is still incomplete. I will use my historical analysis skills to uncover a few trends about the past, about your past, that could help inform your future. So here we go. Trend 1. If I had to summarize the most common element of your best high school memories, it's this. The fun moment that you wrote about was done with someone else or a group of people. Over 90% of all the best memories involve someone else. This includes senior skip days, TPing the girls' cross-country team, bus rides to games, getting ready for prom with friends, hanging out in the media center couches before school, coughing up baby powder at the whiteout game. Sahara noted, like many others, that having the same breakfast table all 4 years with my friends was a top highlight. Stiles said that hanging out with the Grease ensemble was a favorite memory. Joey said that NHS bowling with students that they had tutored all semester was one of his best highlights, even though it happened in the last couple weeks. Many of these moments were simple, but they were made important because you were with friends. Psychological research confirms we need connections to flourish. Our best memories are usually made with others. In your reflections, interestingly, only 2 of the 125 involve technology. And even those 2 involve doing something with friends. So as you take your next steps from St. Joe, it's really important to seek out friendships so that you can feel most alive. Trend 2. The second most common element of your best memories was this. It involved either trying something new or accomplishing something difficult. Some examples were Andrew playing rugby. Some examples of trying something new. Andrew playing rugby, Ruby trying athletic performance class, Olivia joining track for her senior year, Violet giving orchestra a try, Audrey trying graphic arts as in her junior year, and Charlotte trying flag football in the first season of flag football. These are just a small sample, but trying something new can be risky, but the payoff can be big. For many of you, one of your best memories of high school was trying something new, and you almost missed it by not trying something new. The other category of this is trying something difficult. One example of this, Chloe had such a challenging sophomore year that she did A-push homework in between songs in the orchestra pit for Oklahoma, which sounds terrible, but this was a fond memory, or at least something that became a key memory of her high school career. Challenges can make us stronger and also create strong memories. Take, for instance, my 6th-hour world history class last year. Where are you? You're out there somewhere. All right, this class was about 80% male, had energy levels that rivaled any physical education class, and also short attention spans. Yet, looking back, I not only survived the year, but I made many lasting memories and strong connections with the students from that class. This senior class has experienced much success, but it wasn't easy. Mock trial finished second at regionals despite being major underdogs. The girls' golf team made it to state despite being ranked 5th going into regionals. Yeah. One of you proved your teacher wrong by getting a 4 on the AP exam after being told you'll fail. We kept that one anonymous. Many of you made it through your senior year despite health struggles, personal challenges, and one student even figured out how to bypass securely so that he and his friends could listen to Spotify for the rest of the year. Nice work. In addition, many of our sports teams trained really hard, and this resulted in numerous victories over the Lakeshore Lancers this past year. Accomplishing difficult tasks creates some of our best memories, so keep pushing yourself. All right, last trend, trend 3. Trend 3 is actually not from your responses. This one is my historical insight. One advantage that I have over you is that I have about a 30-year head start. And therefore, I have some insights that you'll eventually have as well. The one I'd most like to share is this: don't be in a hurry. My students might recognize this phrase from a sticky note on my laptop or the quote on the wall in my classroom, but don't be in a hurry. From my vantage point, it all goes too fast. Think of your 8th grade year versus senior year and just keep speeding it up. You don't need to rush through the next phase of life. Try to soak in where you are here now. After all, tonight you're sitting here at your own graduation. Some of you are already thinking about what you're going to do next. Just enjoy the graduation. You'll worry about next after this. You're surrounded by friends, family, and staff. And while this grad speech is getting long, try to enjoy this moment. Class of 2026, I've enjoyed having over 150 of you in class, coaching 7 of you, having 5 of you in my original Bear Time group freshman year, and watching the rest of you play games, go to concerts, perform at concerts, or just walk the halls of St. Joe High School. Please keep challenging yourself, trying new things, and spending time with friends. These are the components that made your high school memories the best, and they will also make your future memories the best. Thank you, class of 2026. You'll be missed. All right, I'm just the opener for the next speaker. You're in for a treat. Our next speaker is the one and only Styles Miller. Styles. There's your page right there, buddy.
This has blown me away so far. Hi, I am Styles Miller, and despite doing these speeches for about 4.5 years, the anxiety really gets to me during the moment it matters most. This school and the people in it have been pretty much my whole life. I don't know who I would have become if I did not go here. Truth is, I don't think I want to say goodbye and leave it all behind. What I would like to say, however, is that I loved being a part of the singing, dancing, and especially the shenanigans that the choir and the musicals have put me through. And the wind is a paid actor, I promise. I don't think I'm ready to say goodbye and leave it all behind. What I would like to say, however, is that I do love being a part of the singing, dancing, and especially the shenanigans that the musicals and choir have brought. I also cannot forget about the memories I have received from all those special ed classes I took. At first, I felt disconnected with the rest of the school, like an outcast that could not connect with the majority of the students. But once I started joining more clubs and started doing the classes that I always wanted to do, I didn't have those feelings anymore. And it's all thanks to the people of different grade levels around me for who I became today. That leads me to the main point of this speech, and that is you are not defined by any disabilities or anything that you are struggling with right now. It should not... It should not impede your path to a happy life. And although it's going to be hard to leave the bear den, I'm sure that we will stay strong and keep fighting on to victory because we left our mark as St. Joseph superstars.
Lily. Styles is very excited. Our next speaker is Lily Oberst, who's going to be one more following her.
Good? Yeah. Okay. I know what at least a third of you guys are thinking right now. Who is she? Hello, everyone. My name is Lily Oberst. Don't worry, I'm just as surprised to be up here as you guys are. Usually the person giving this speech is someone graduating with a 4.5 GPA, a club president, or the kid who got a 5 on the AP Chem exam. But today, they handed the mic to the person who spent the last 4 years just trying to find a decent parking space and trying not to look like a total NPC in the hallways. I don't have that GPA, but just let me cook for a second. I want us to take this moment to reflect on all the ups and downs of high school. Like the time when the kid in your environmental science class somehow managed to add so much acid solution to their beaker that it almost exploded. Griffin. Or sophomore year when someone launched a milk carton at your lunch table and you had to change into your situationship's clothes. Embarrassing. Take some time to reflect on those moments. But after today, it's time to live in the present. Think about it. We spent our entire high school careers trying to hit the fast forward button. Fast forward to the end of math class, to the weekend, to summer. Fast forward to graduation. Well, we hit the end of the tape. And now it's a scene where you've got the cap on. Is anyone else here sick of being asked, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Yeah, to be honest, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna order at Silver Beach Pizza tonight. We spend so much time stressing about what happens next that we forget to actually exist right here and just enjoy our main character moment. But seriously, think about now. Think about this moment, not tomorrow, not your grad party. Take this in. Look, I know I can't touch everyone's lives in 2 or 3 minutes up here. We've all had vastly different experiences over the last 4 years. That's why I honestly believe the best graduation speech you're gonna hear today won't be from this podium. It's the one you gave yourself in the mirror this morning before you put your cap and gown on. It's that quiet recognition of every late night assignment, every bad day, every time you had to lock in at 2 a.m. to write that 6, 7-page portfolio for your English class that you procrastinated until the night before it was due. You survived to get this exact seat. I have one final request for all of you. Make high school graduation the least impressive thing you do in your life. It is a huge achievement for you now, but I encourage you all to make your life so impactful, so full of accomplishments, that one day you look back at this moment and think, wow, that was only the beginning. Peaking in high school gives off negative aura anyway. Congratulations to the normal students, to the superstars, the national award winners, the ones who had to take summer school. Congratulations to the team captains and the kids on the bench, to the tutors and the kids getting tutored, and everyone in between. Go Bear!
Hi everyone, my name is Guillermo Schuler. So as a senior in AP Lit and as a part of the SJHS Writing Center this year, I had the honor of spending about 2 hours every day with Dr. Culver. And in that class, with her help, I wrote a poem called My Uncivilized Civilized Eyes. And today, I'd like to share a bit of its main message with you. There's a storm that scatters people. It's not always the kind you can see on a weather map, but instead, it's the quieter kind. The kind that moves through economic struggles, through family necessity, and through the specific and personal parts of our lives. Now, transitioning back into reality, I am sure that many of us in this stadium have been moved by that storm, been picked up from one place and set down in another. And let me tell you, I was one of those people. When I arrived in St. Joe, I was carrying 2 versions of myself. The first version was the kid born in São Paulo, Brazil, shaped by the white type of heat, the festive noise, and a kind of love I didn't yet have words for. The second version was the person this place seemed to require, someone legible to it, someone who could move through its hallways without revealing that they were, at least partly, a stranger, an outsider. And for a long time, I confused those 2 people for enemies. But thankfully, I was wrong. And as it turns out, being wrong countless times was one of the better things that happened to me here at SJHS. Because here's what I didn't expect. I found people. Not in the way you find people when you're looking for them, more in the way people find each other when they're all a little lost. When the storm has scattered enough of us into the same place that we start, almost by accident, to form something. A warmth nobody planned, but everybody needed. You see, I grew up understanding family as something fixed, something you were born into. But throughout these 4 years, I learned it could be built. From people who arrived in your life through coincidence, proximity, shared exhaustion, through a conversation in a hallway that ran hours longer than either of you planned, through someone who noticed you were struggling and moved towards you instead of away. And all of that has led me to discover that when you have known more than one world, you stop taking any single world for granted. You start noticing things that people who have ever only stood in one place can't easily see, in the small and tender ways people signal to each other, "I see you, and you're safe here." That act of noticing should not be a wound, but instead something you earned by finding yourself, something that heals you, something that gives you the power to heal others. We are standing now at the beginning of another scattering. New places, new rooms that will ask us who we are without the pier, without our daily hallway conversations with Miss Hume-Sizer, without Bears football or basketball or volleyball or rugby around us. And our futures will ask us many times to choose between which eye to look through. Our eye that has learned the language of this building, or our other eye, the one that still remembers how it feels to be a stranger to all of that. To the class of 2026, we did it. We came here as scattered things, and we are leaving as something more gathered. We have been shaped and rooted by this place, and now it is time to do that once again. Someone brought us into their family when we didn't expect it. Let's go be that for somebody else. Thank you so much, and one last time, Avengers, disassemble.
I think we're all trying to be scattered right now by this wind. Violet Stiles, Lily Garamy, thank you for your messages to your classmates today. Thank you, Mr. Walters, there we go. I was thinking of Matt Waters, who left us partway through the year and is not here with us today. Mr. Walters, thank you for your speech. At this time, can I please have the following students come forward to the center of the track? Luis Amato, AJ Bacalor, Joey Berry, Julie Bott, Sophia Hall, Sanchi Jane, Isabel Laporte, Zach McLean, Chloe Nicholson, and Sadafone Fagundam. An Academic Hall of Fame committee consisting of teachers, parents, and the administrative team came together and created the St. Joe High School Academic Hall of Fame at the beginning of the 2018 and 19 school year. The goal is to recognize our highest academic performers for their hard work and efforts. Standing before you today are the students being inducted into this 9th honorary class. I'm proud to officially introduce you to our 2026 St. Joseph High School Academic Hall of Famers. Luis, AJ, Joey, Juhi, Sophia, Sanchi, Isabel, Zach, Chloe, and Sadafone have earned the highest average weighted and unweighted cumulative GPAs in their graduating class. They've taken the most rigorous, challenging course schedules we have to offer. This group, in their combined 4 years, has taken 76 advanced placement courses, 75 honors courses, 26 direct credit courses, and have weighted cumulative GPAs that range from 4.36 to 4.458. The class of 2026 Academic Hall of Famers are wearing a white stole on their gown to signify their outstanding academic accomplishments and will become a permanent fixture to be forever honored in the main hallway of the high school in our Academic Hall of Fame display. Let us once again celebrate and recognize the class of 2026 for their induction in the Academic Hall of Fame. Congratulations, students. Please be seated. Well, the time has come. Should we present some diplomas? Mrs. Box, Superintendent of St. Joe Public Schools, the 227 seniors sitting before you have met all of the requirements of the state of Michigan, the Michigan Merit Curriculum, and the St. Joseph Public School Board for Education. I am recommending that all 227 of these outstanding seniors receive their diplomas for graduation. Graduates, your senior class officers, Violet Burrett, Charlotte Confer, Bridget Groh, and Tanya Singh, will be calling each of your names to recognize everyone for your hard work and the effort that brought you to today. Mrs. Peterson and Mrs. Olson, will you please take your spots to assist with the senior class officers with announcing of our graduates? School Board President Carrie Wright, will you please come forward to present the diplomas to each of the graduates? Can we please have our first row of graduates nearest our counselors stand? senior class officers. Please begin reading the names for our class of 2026 graduates for the presentation of their diplomas.
Oh, you're good.
Styles Miller.
It's on. I don't think it's on.
Oh. Lily Oberst.
Is it on? Okay.
Guillerme Schuler. Luis Antonio Abarca. Nolan Aiden. Noah Adkins. Miley Beatrice Allen. Jonathan Allgood. Luis Amato. Enrique Andrade. Oh. James Atterbury III. AJ Bacalor. Sophie Bagalai. Anna Bell. Julia Bennett. Cora McCabe Berry. Is that right? Joey Berry. Juhi Bhatt. Darius Bird. Alyssa K. Black. Kyle Blevins. Jenna Block. Ariana Jean Bowen. Jace Bowen. Keegan Boyette. Maya Brady. Sophia Brainerd. Jason Brister Jr. Nacho. Ryan Bust. Alex Burke. Olivia Lynn Burlingame. Jackson Case. Rachel Chen. Peyton Elizabeth Klein. Andrew Michael Coburn. Isaac Cotty. Amaria Elise Coswell. Jillian May Connie Bear.
My God.
Eliana Vaughn Cornell. Anthony Russell Costanza. Taylor Costanza. Lucas Tilden Crompton. Serenity Croson. Lily Ann Dahlke. Kale Davis. Claudia Davis. David DeVore. Jacob Dipke. Olivia Sue Dupree. Dylan Durzak. Tyler Erickson. Amelia Fetty. Maeve Veronica Finnegan. Sanai Noel Fanua. Ruby Francis. Hadley Catherine Freer. Valerina Gaona. Reagan May Garrettson. John Michael Gibson. Savannah Glasgow. Kaylin Hafley. Sophia Page Hall. Riley Halverson. Gloria Harbin. Ethan Harper. Rilla Harmon. Lily Hublitzel. Kendra Hawkins. Kennedy Denise Hawkins. Amelie Hani Herbold. Aaron Hernandez. Galilea Hernandez. Kiana Danai Herrera Infante. Haley Rebecca Hess. Yuzu Caroline Hagashi. Ruben Holloman.
Jacob Holt. Jace Hopkins. Joshua Hoyt. Jackson Huber. Ronan Robert Hume. Jack Brian Humes. Tyler Jacobs. Zane Gabriel Jafal. Sanchi Jain. Austin Janes. Micah Francis Montgomery Jala. Braden Marcus Johansson. Chase Johnson. Ezri Keontae Jones. Daniel Yingling. Daniel Heinze.
What? Oh, did you want to?
Hilia Kaleo. Ethan Kostelik. Adeline Kasuba.
Hello.
Addison Grace Casson. Griffin Scott Kissinger. Emma Cook. Emily Elizabeth Cosbar. Megan Coolidge.
Thank you.
Cameron Kiles. Logan Lucas Lane. Beatrice Violet Lapicas. Isabel Grace Laporte.
I think so.
Luke Larson. Ava Rose Lawrence. Ava Marie Lee. Demaya Michelle Lee Piggy. Niari Lee. Levi Leitert. Phoenix Alexander Lignell. Nevaeh Allen Lloyd. Ryan Loki. Isabella Sofia Lopez. Ava Isabella Mancini. Ava K. Mandarino. Colby Manti. Seth Joseph Martin. Jezebel Martin Carey. Jennifer Esmeralda Martinez Cristobal. Margaret Maxim. Zach McLean. McKenna Meyer. Cora Miller. Maya Luann Miller. Vika Hifu Mwala. Finn Monahan. Mac Moody. Desaya Ayani Moore. Jazzy Morgan. Elizabeth May Moyer. Drew Mulligan. Maddox Joseph Murphy. Isabel Marie Napier. Cheyenne Newton Sherub. Janaya Taye Nichols. Jalen Nichols. Chloe Nicholson. Sahara Norton. Mo Nurbai. Dresden Nutter. Ruby Sage Oberst. Zoe Marie Owens. Steve O'Willy. Aiden Palacios. Noah Papas. Sophie Pattison. Ella Andrew Pavelski.
Francis Anahi Pedroza. Beatrice Paracutti. Marquand Phillips. Sadophone Pongadom. Joseph Perangeli. Will A. Pilon. Antonio Pimentel. Lorenzo Pimentel. Robert Pletz. Cole Thomas Porter. Matthew Racine. Alana Razor. Chris Wright. Jacob Richards. Emma Reithmeyer. Caden Robert. Henry J. Robinson. Kay Michelle Roseberg. Alexandra Beverly Rusbason. Fiona Rusk. Pihu Sahai. Samantha Jolie Shadler. Emma Schaefer. Gabriella Sherrick. Brady Shibo. Audrey Ellen Schmidt. Warren Thomas Schramm. Sally Shelby. Liam Shell. Olivia Rose Shreve. Kale Silcox. David Silva. Giacomo Simonetti. Kira Sims. Elliot Smith. Logan Southern. Emma Jo Soik. Haley Elizabeth Spitali. Gabby Stacy. Charlotte Steele. Ava Steinke. Zane Stober. Elizabeth Marie Straub. Avery Rowan Swenny. Diego D. Teixeira. Justus Tepper. Keziah Corrine Tevis. Ari Thompson. Isabella Thompson. Mikhail Tikhonov. Emma Tomlinson. Noah Tony. Cindy Ruby Torres Moreno. Brandon Antonio Urias. Ruby Maria Vermeulen. Hannah Volpe. Aubrey Vu. Gio Walker. Xavier Walton. Hannah Elizabeth Weir. Ariana Wilkes. Zaria Williams. Carrie Ann Willis. Logan Arrington Shea Withrow. Matthew Withrow Jr. Aiden Woodall. Mia Woodson. Larson Weingarten. Riley Marie Yeager. Greta Youngstead. Salsabil Zahid. Lucas Zart. Bennett Zender.
All right, our last four. Tanya Singh. Probably not. Bridget Grow.
You fool, so ashamed. That's so talking.
Violet Burritt. Charlotte Confer.
This is the best part. Twisting your cap and throwing the video in the sky.
Oh, no shoe. One shoe.
Huh?
Our St. Joe High School choir will now sing the alma mater in honor of our 2026 graduates. They're directed by Mrs. Beth Grayroll. It was written by longtime choir director and teacher Dennis Bowen. Mr. Bowen's contributions, impact, and legacy with St. Joseph's Public School will be everlasting. The alma mater is listed on the bottom of your graduation program under the last item in the graduation agenda. As an ongoing tribute, we would like you to stand and join the senior high school choir members in the singing of our St. Joseph High School alma mater. Yeah, all of you. Thank you.
Never mind. Oh, wow, Zoe, no way.
High School.
like to invite our class officers to the podium. Thank you, Ms. Gray and the St. Joe Choir. One more hand for the choir. Class officers will be leading the class of 2026 in the tassel turning ceremony, signifying their achievement.
Okay, class of 2026, please stand. All right. Okay. The tassel turning ceremony signifies the conclusion of our high school experience and represents a major step into our future. Please join me in your senior classmates, and on the count of 3, move your tassel from the right to the left as a symbol of completion. Okay. Say this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. Congratulations, class of 2026 and the high school's newest alumni. Class of 2026 dismissed!